Nothing but good news. Next up.
Wonder how something as everyday as a doorknob is made? Well, it's pretty complicated. And here at Nanz Hardware, they use New World technology with Old World techniques to create an amazing array of doorknobs and hinges, things that will beautify your home. And today we're also going to visit with Anthony Baza, who's going to show us how to clean a crystal chandelier. And don't forget the recipe, curried shrimp with basmati rice. It's delicious. Wonderful hardware, beautifully reproduced or of the period, can add character and a sense of history to any room. Today I'm at Nanz Hardware on Van Dam Street in West Soho, and I'm visiting with one of the two partners. Hi, Carl. Carl Sorensen, and he's going to tell us about the beautiful, really amazing reproductions that they're making here of all kinds of hardware that you found all over New York City.
And beyond.
And beyond. The assortment that I see here, and I've looked through all the cupboards and all the showcases, is one of the finest and most beautiful collections of hardware I have ever seen. With all this antique reproduction, you also use a lot of modern technology to develop designs and actually make these doorknobs.
Indeed we do.
Who had the expertise in this kind of machinery?
Steve Nanz is kind of a jack of all trades and is an engineer by training.
Oh, he is, oh.
And he's the one who made all that happen for us.
We started the business by acquiring a Warner Swayze 1927 turret lathe that we got from a neighbor of ours who was in the plumbing business, and we're still using it today. I really enjoy this work. It's nothing like I imagined that I'd be doing when I was in college. I guess I imagined myself getting some sort of white-collar job in an office somewhere. And it's not everybody that has the opportunity to take ideas and use those ideas to create objects that people really appreciate. And I guess I'm really lucky to be in this business. With the computers that we have at our disposal now, we could create anything you could really dream of. It became real clear the need for machines that were guided by that computer that we would generate the design with.
We're using computerized numerical control machinery. We have lathes and milling machines that are actually run by computers. And up until recently, these were the same sorts of machines that were exclusively being used by the aerospace industry to machine things like, you know, nuclear submarine rotor hubs and things like that.
What about design itself?
That's another part where we use computers. We're using what they call CAD, or computer-aided drafting machines. And one of the things that these machines allow us to do is create essentially a three-dimensional view of these handles. They can put it on the screen, light it from different angles, and spin the piece so that you can see exactly what it might look like prior to actually manufacturing it.
That's beautiful.
Architects will sit with our engineers side by side and tell them to, you know, increase the dimension of the boss or the diameter of the shank. And then we can feed that information directly into these milling machines and actually make the product.
Now, is everything made right here on the premises?
We're making about 80% of our product in-house.
Well, it's a beautiful showroom and workspace, and there's some beautiful views outside. If you look out this window, look what you see, the Empire State Building. It is really nice. It's hard to keep looking at your doorknobs when you can look outside and see something nice.
That's why we have to make them beautiful, so they'll hold your attention.
They certainly do. Now, how big is your typical order? Is it 3 doorknobs, 10 doorknobs?
No, they're a lot larger than that. We really wouldn't even fill an order that would be that small. Generally, our minimum order is 12 doors. Our average size order is about 40 doors worth of hardware. And some of the projects we're working on have in excess of 200 doors.
How many projects can you and your partner Steve take on a year?
That's a good question, Martha. And it's a big change that we've undergone, because when we first started, This was, essentially all done by hand, no technology. The organization of the projects had to be done manually, and we could, on a good year, handle about one major project a month. Now, with the addition of technology in both the manufacturing end of the business, as well as coordination, and we can take on probably about 100 jobs a year.
Oh, that's great.
And we're doing them all over the country and the world. We're primarily selling to three kinds of people: architects, interior designers, and general contractors. And they're the ones through whom the orders are written.
How about a housewife from Connecticut? Can I bring you in one green doorknob and ask you to reproduce one for me? Would it be very expensive?
If it were you, Martha, I might. But for any other housewife from Connecticut, I'd probably have to pass on that order.
Really? It'd be too expensive.
Yeah, it's just not profitable to do short runs. And we are actually manufacturing for every order, so it's essential to keep the...
But if I bring you in an amazing green doorknob that you've never seen before, and I let you copy it for everybody else, then you would do it.
Something might be able to be worked out in that case.
Well, it's just amazing how fast you and Steve have built this business, and I wish you luck. And if you're interested in finding something beautiful for your doors or hinges for your cupboards, you can come right here to Nanz Hardware. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much, Martha.
So
I had fun.
I'll call you.
Yeah, okay.
Well, hey. Next time I'll remember to bring enough cash for both of us.
Next time, use the Visa check card instead of cash. It's fast, easy, and accepted everywhere Visa is, so you can get what you need and get on with life.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, can you cook something? Cook something? Cook